Hello everyone, Krydax here. We're back with some more Dyson Sphere program. Since the last episode, I have just done a bit of looking around, and I laid a bit more foundation here. Feels a little bit like we're playing C-Block. So I did learn that in the details display, there is a button called Veins Distribution, which we can't use until we have Universe Exploration Level 1, but that would be an easy way for us to find resources on a planet. I think it would highlight them or something like that. I also added one more stone smelter just to make sure we have enough of our foundation, because we're going to continue using a lot of it. I cleaned up a little bit of my inventory, put it in a storage bin here, and I discovered that we've been missing a pretty big thing in the game, which is the upgrades menu. We've seen the technology menu and we've done quite a few, but there's an entire upgrades menu that we missed. And it looks like most of this is focused on, I don't know, important things like energy and inventory capacity, construction drones, mecha fuel power. So all sorts of things that we want to work on that I didn't even know existed. So we'll start with this universe exploration that will allow us to view veins on the planet. Then we can actually do this one right afterwards. We have plenty of blue, but this third one will take a while, because that will view veins within 6 light years.
Now you can click the Details Display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
There we go. If I hit M for map, then we can easily see where everything is on the planet, which is beautiful. That's cool. So the closest oil, then, let's see, coal, iron, coal. Looks like up here is going to be the closest place, and there's 2 crude oil seeps. So we'll probably build a little bridge, maybe right here, and we can head up there to get some oil once we decide to move towards that. What else can we do for upgrades here? So we're working on the second universe exploration. All 3 of my matrix labs are running, but it looks like, I'm guessing the limitation here is the speed. So can we just upgrade this somehow? I wonder if there's a way to upgrade these sorters instead of deleting it and starting a new one. There's no upgrade button either. But for now we'll just delete it, and unfortunately I don't have more of these. And I can't handcraft it, so just kidding. We're not going to do that just yet. Oh, that's handy. So sometimes they can go in not so straight lines. This third one's still not running. We just don't have enough, I guess. Oh, right, because these have to build up first. So even if it is fast enough, it'll build up these 2 to maximum, which is 20, before it'll start giving any to the top layer. In any case, we'll be done with our research soon. So I'm going to work on making a little bridge for our oil. I'll probably just go straight across like this. Looks good. And I don't even know how we collect oil. I think I unlocked the building we need. Oil refinery, chemical plant. I bet it's in gathering. Oil extractor. Okay. And we actually got 2 already, so Let's see, what am I missing to make these? I should probably automate these little triangle doodads prisms made out of glass. Let's see, I'm missing... Told me I couldn't craft anymore. Oh, because I'm missing Tesla towers because I don't have iron. So I'm actually just out of good old-fashioned iron, which thankfully we have enough of. Backed up here. Okay, back to construction. We'll build a couple more. And then it looks like I just unlocked the planetary system resources. So if I zoom out a little farther, I should be able to view these other planets. And it will tell me collectible fire ice, collectible hydrogen, Alcor 2, we can see it's got a lot of iron, silicone, sweet, Alcor 1, ocean type lava, wind energy ratio, solar energy. I'd imagine the solar energy is best close to the star. And that's our entire solar system. So 3 planets and a gas giant. Or I guess, are we actually, we're on a moon. We're not even on a planet. It's interesting. So our radius is 0.065. And the radius of this planet is 0.729. So much, much larger. Which I guess the resources are like 9 million, 10 million. Yeah, here we only have 2.5 million iron, 1.4 million copper, so a lot less resources overall. Not that we're using a lot of them right now, but... Okay, so we should be done with our power poles. So we'll connect these up. And I think, yeah, since we finished these, let's go ahead and research our mecha core. And we will want to use our inventory items for that. And that increases our max core energy, which we haven't had too many issues with ever since we've had 4 stacks of coal in our inventory. But, okay, it looks like we are directly at the North Pole or the South Pole, right here. It's kind of a fun place to put a power pole, though it might get in the way of my oil extractor. Let's find out. If we rotate it, we're good. Then we'll put one here. Sweet. And it kind of looks like, oh yeah, that's sweet. So buildings are always oriented north-south or east-west. But you can see, since we're at the pole, as I move this building around, it's always facing towards the pole there. That's super cool. Okay, we've increased our core energy limit. Nice. I don't have the red boxes yet, although I think I'm getting close to being able to do that. So we don't have the motors, so I can't do extra move speed, but that will be super nice. I wonder what... So my move speed is 6 currently, so that would be a 16% increase. That's nice. More inventory takes some steel and circuit boards. 1 construction drone will take 100 blue boxes. This increases the recovery speed of my mech. These make the little drones fly faster, which actually I think is one of the more useful ones. And then I can unlock flight with some coal and magnetic coils. And then there's all these, which are more about construction. So solar sail life, that's the third tier of science. Ray transmission, same thing. Vertical construction gives us more labs, and storage. Okay, so I didn't know that, but I guess we can stack storage buildings as well. Sorter cargo stacking increases the cargo stacking for Mark III. Logistics drones fly faster. Logistics drones carry more. Vein utilization. This will be handy. It will increase mining speed and decrease the consumption of ore. And then finally research speed. So a lot of these require science well past what we have right now. Looks like the only one we can actually even afford in this list is none of them. Okay, until we have red science, we can't do any of those. But we can do, I think, all of these. So we'll queue up the ones with blue because I at least have blue science already automated. And the rest of the ones we can wait on. And then oil, I haven't gotten pipes. Oh, that's so cool. Look at how the belts. Oh, that's super neat. They look like they're curved, even though they're not. Though, that's kind of weird. Because I'm near the pole, it wants to come out of the building either to the east or the west, but it needs to come out at an angle. So, I think I need to turn this oil extractor the other way. Which means my perfect power pole on the pole. See, that even, it's just so satisfying to have a power pole on the pole. But I think I'll need to do it this way. Yeah, and then I can go out. We do need our power pole though. Which sadly just won't be on the pole. I gotta turn around there. Okay. Need to craft a few of our regular power poles. And we need one there. Okay. Logistics belt needs to come straight out. This is trippy. And then we want a balancer. Let's try one of the other shapes. Let's do this one maybe. Okay. 2 in and 1 out on the lower level. Maybe we want to go, I guess, directly along that latitude line and then along the beach. Okay, construction drones fly faster. It does look like they're going faster. Okay. Our splitter seems to be working. Insufficient power. Oh wow. Wonder what's going on there. Do these oil extractors take a lot of power? 840 kilowatts. Yeah, that's a lot of power, I'd say. And we're doing research as well right now, so We seem to have run into some coal, so we'll try to avoid this. You know, it's interesting, as you go farther down, you can see, like right here, is where they add more grid squares. So you can see the conveyor belt was traveling along a grid square, but then its little grid line disappeared, so it moved over to accommodate that. Such an interesting thing to have a grid on a sphere. I'm sure that was kind of a nightmare for them to program. That cannot have been easy. I would really like to have another drone. It's kind of slow to build. Alright, we made it to our foundation. And then we'll go all the way back to base. +1 construction drones. There it is. Now I have 4. Okay, so what do I do with oil is a completely different question. I assume we need an oil refinery, and then we probably do something with chemical plants. I should probably automate motors. But we need gears, which I'm not currently making. We need coils. Oh, I am making gears. I'm making gears right here. So, gears, magnetic coils, and iron. Can get most of that here. If I... You know what? I just realized I don't need splitters everywhere. What I could do... So I could even have... Second level conveyor belt right here. That then goes up to the 3rd level. And then... goes down to the 2nd level. And then we just use a sorter to move items over. That's cool. I like that. This is suffering from the same problem a lot of other things are. Which is slowpoke-itis, is what I'm going to call it. Okay, so then we want motors. And now we have... whatever those are called, magnetic coils. And then gears will come from the other side. And then we need 2 iron each. So again, I'm realizing the easiest way to split might just be to do this. Why is that colliding? I don't understand. Sometimes you can run next to a building, sometimes you can't. Maybe it has to do with the weird grid on a sphere system. Because I feel like sometimes I can go closer than that. But in this case, it's 1 square away? I don't know. We'll do 2 of these. And then we'll move our power tower. Something that's more out of the way. Craft a few more storage. You know, is that going to be too close? I can never tell. It's not in this case. So sometimes when you place buildings as close as they can be, they're not too close, and sometimes they are. So those are maybe some inconsistencies that I just don't... Maybe it's just kind of how the game works. Maybe it's just something I haven't figured out yet, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so we've automated motors. That will be helpful. I accidentally collected a bunch of crude oil, it looks like. So it has a fuel value of 4 megajoules. Fuel chamber generation, 20%. But I think 100 coal is still better because it just stacks to 100 in the first place. Speaking of coal, we need the upgrade that uses coal. There it is. I like the idea of flight. So we need some more of these coils. And we need a bunch of coal, which I can just take out of my little inventory there. And we'll go grab some more. There we go, all filled up. Oh, and is my power network still struggling? Looks like it kind of is. Let's see, where's power? Let's build another thermal power station. And connect. There we go. Alright, what else can I do? I guess we want to process this oil and grab some more motors. I think motors now let me make these green guys. Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought it was 2 sorters. Plus a motor to make a single sorter Mark II, but it actually just adds a single motor to upgrade 2 sorters at a time. So that's really handy. And I did automate sorters as well as belts, so we'll take some more of those and we'll take some more motors. So that should help. Now I can basically have a bunch of sorter Mark IIs that will craft pretty fast. So I won't have to worry about those for a long time. AKA 5 minutes from now. Alright, we'll grab some more foundation here. It does look like it only stacks to 1,000. And let's figure out what to do with oil. So, kind of just, you know, exploring by building. I don't even really know what the tech tree says or what's going on. I want to process my oil down here. And these trees are bothering me.
Produce multiple products. To divide them, you need to set a filter on the sorter. You can use tab or the arrow keys on the right side of the keyboard to quickly set the filter when building the sorter.
Ah, interesting. So we'll have to sort our oil product outputs. Seems to make sense. Unlocks mecha flight. I love that. There we go.
You have received
That's
the
cool.
ability to fly. Double-click the space key to lift off, and then use the arrow keys to control mecha movement. The moving speed will increase by 150%, with more energy consumed under flight mode. Pressing the Alt key can return the mecha to the ground during the flight.
Okay. But flying does use more power, which is understandable. Okay, we'll bring this close, and we'll use one of the tier 2 sorters to input. Ooh, drones are going far away. You forgot to stay over here to build all this. There we go, got our crude oil. I don't know why there's not little pictures. On some of the items there's pictures and on some there's not. Maybe the ones that don't have pictures are the raw resources? Not sure. But okay, this is all we can do. Recipe, plasma refining, crude oil to hydrogen, and refined oil can be obtained by refining crude oil with plasma. So I guess that's what we're doing here. So we get refined oil and hydrogen, which goes in a lot of things. Or no, it's made by a lot of things. Wow, 8 megajoules for hydrogen. So hydrogen fuel is worth a lot of fuel, which makes sense. So what can we do with this? Let's make a chemical plant. Which I can't. I need some steel. We'll just fly on over with our new flight mode, which is sweet. Where am I even making steel? Right here. Which we don't have a ton in storage. I think these are all starved because of these slowpoke sorters. So we are gonna speed things up. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. I guess the output didn't need to be the green one, but now we should be at full rate, which will help. Okay, what was I doing? Building a oil refinery, which needs plasma exciters, which is something I should automate. I should at least automate prisms. That would save me a lot of time. But we've run low on glass. So let's plop down some foundation here. It's definitely a good idea that they decided there's going to be a certain level that foundations will be at, because that way you can build foundations in separate places and they'll always match up, which is really good. So you don't have to worry about the height level being different. Okay, so our glass needs to be assembled in an assembler to prisms. Which I need to make some more assemblers anyway. But we'll put this right here. We'll have glass go in, we'll make prisms, and then these, I just need to bring in magnetic coils, which I can do with the belt here. Start on the second level, go up to the third. Then we want to go to about here. Guess I can just go directly over these circuits, which feels weird. Then we'll go down till we're directly over the steel. And then we'll go down there. Place a little sorter. There we go. Oh wait, that's not the one I want. Just kidding. Cancel. We need another assembler, which we'll put guess here. And this one will make plasma exciters. I don't think I can connect this down, can I? No. What if I come a little closer? No, I can't connect vertically. So we'll have to come down to the ground. Let's see if I can connect. Not quite. So we'll do that and connect there. Feels a little bit like Roller Coaster Tycoon sometimes, trying to build a roller coaster. Alright, we're now automated on plasma exciters. So I'll build some more storages. I feel like every time I build a building, I build a few more, and then I'll never run out. Again, I'm struggling to know when I can place buildings next to each other. This looks like it's going to be too close. It is. But up here, I built a storage next to an assembler, and it wasn't too close. So that, if you understand what's going on there, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear about it. Okay, we'll limit this to a few stacks, because I don't think I'll need all that many. And I'm going to get rid of my extra resources here. Looks good. Sort my inventory. And now it will be much easier to build buildings that require those plasma exciters, which in this case, I think was an oil refinery. Yeah, we'll build 2 of those. And then we'll fly over and see what we can do with oil. Alright. Land with Alt. There we go. Build some more foundation here. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I meant chemical plant, not oil refinery. Yeah, I need steel for that. Is that what I flew over here to do in the first place and I just completely forgot that? Sure, but we'll take some steel. And then it will land. Wonder if I'm out of coal. No, I still have plenty. Oh, that's my little construction drone. So they are like little B-2 bombers. Because now it says 4 out of 4. And before I only had 3. So that makes sense. Alright, we will produce some chemical plants. And I guess I can... I'm gonna grab some more foundation, but I can place a few more chemical refineries while I'm here. Might as well. Wait, do they even have... They don't have outputs in the front there, so I shouldn't be doing it this way. Because we'll need to output stuff onto the side. So maybe 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. Build a power pole. Oh, it shows you whether it's going to be connected or not with that little dot that's inside the building. So I need to place it there. Okay. Interesting. And then I can just run this conveyor sideways past everything. Okay, so that'll get us some more output. And then we'll process. Wait, there was an oil seep right here the whole time? Wow. That's embarrassing. Well, at least I have all the oil I will ever need. Okay, let's place our chemical plants. I have no idea what these are going to do. Space them out a little bit. Get some power going here. So I can make two things. I can make sulfuric acid out of water. Okay, so I need a water pump for that. Stone and refined oil, which I have. And that makes sulfuric acid, which is probably just used as an ingredient for other things. And then the other thing I can make is plastic. And plastic requires energetic graphite as well as refined oil. And energetic graphite is made by smelting coal in a chemical facility, or made in crude oil. Looks like I can turn crude oil into energetic graphite, and I actually get extra hydrogen out of it. So I would end up needing to deal with all that extra hydrogen, which I'm not totally sure how to do. So let's bring over some coal from this line here. This seems fine. We'll just bring it in from the side. I could probably use another stack. Flying burns quite a bit of energy. And then we'll put, with a fast sorter, onto the belt. Okay. Oh right, we need the graphite, not coal. So we'll make coal into graphite, maybe right here. Place our smelters, we'll just do 2. Get some power. I'm finally starting to get the hotkeys, I think. Are we out of power? Whoa. We are. Why are we so low? What happened to all of our coal? Is this taking all of it? It is. Okay, we need another mining machine then, is the problem. Mining machine, where are you? You'd think it'd be tier 1 of building. I don't understand what these numbers are. They don't seem to line up with anything. Oh no, just kidding. That's the menu it's in. I thought that was saying it was like tier 1, 2, 3, or 4. That makes sense. Okay, so our second mining machine can go right here. We'll power it, and we'll output to here.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale. Now, click the Statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
Okay, so this is our production tab. We can see per minute on different things. Let's see, production ascending, production descending. Iron ore is the thing we're using the most of. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, back to here. We want energetic graphite. Copy the recipe. And we'll put that on a belt. And we'll just go to here. Go past the building. Pop that in. We do need to bring over the fuel. And like it was telling me, we do need a filter here. So we actually want find oil. And is there a way... Okay, I can pick up the items from a belt. And then we put that in, and we should get plastic out. There we go. I don't even know what I need plastic for, but I've got plastic. And let's just put a storage maybe here. And then the problem is we have all this hydrogen that we're not doing anything with. So for now, I will just put hydrogen in storage. Press tab. Oh, that's so cool. So as you're making the output, you can select with tab what filter you're going to do. So I'm going to filter that one to hydrogen. So that way you can avoid the issue that I ran into. And since this one is going to be building up for a while, let's stack another storage on top. And I'm guessing when the bottom one fills up, it'll start filling up this next one. Okay, cool, cool. We're making plastic. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'll need it for, but we have it. And this energetic graphite, I actually want to put into a storage first. So we'll have a storage building here, and then our belt. Because I'd rather use this for fuel than coal. I think 6.3 megajoules is a lot more than double 2.7. Double 2.7 is 5.4. And this says fuel chamber generation plus 60%. So I assume that means it's worth more fuel in my little mecha core generator thingy-mabobber. But yeah, there we have it. We've actually processed some oil. We've automated quite a few new things. I bet we've built up a lot of these high purity silicones over time, so we'll need those eventually for something, I'm sure. We've learned how to fly. We've learned where the upgrade menu is. And we've placed down a lot of foundation since last episode. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I will see you guys next time.